Every spring, changing temperatures bring potholes, dotting our roads and damaging our wheels.
Tons of asphalt that could be patching the pavement is going to waste, illegally dumped in places you'd never expect by people you'd never suspect.
Tonight, a KCTV5 investigation uncovers who is responsible. Josh Marshall reveals how much it's costing taxpayers and why property owners are caught in the middle.
Instead of patching potholes, Wyandotte County employees have been illegally dumping asphalt on private property. Load after load, over and over. Here's the proof.
Take a look underneath all these weeds. There's still tons and tons of asphalt.
I figure there's at least 10 tons of crap in there.
There's more than just dirt under the leaves on Donald Long's wooded estate here in northern Wyandotte County.
They knew I couldn't do anything. Didn't have the money, wasn't young enough to do anything about it.
Hidden by brush. You'd never see it. Tons of asphalt that Long says the county started dumping back in the 90s.
Everywhere.
Breaking the county's own ordinance against illegal dumping.
It looked to me like they dumped it just right from the highway and just rolled it all down there.
After Long showed KCTV5 how the asphalt wrecked his land, we searched for more evidence of government waste. We discovered a half-dozen dump sites spread across about 10 miles of northern Wyandotte County with asphalt spewing over the guardrails. Useless roads leading to nowhere, yet covered in fresh blacktop. And an entire hillside with the hardened concrete-like material.
Check this out. Peel that back. Asphalt.
We wanted to know, why is it being wasted? Why isn't all of this being used to fill potholes and make the roads smoother and safer?
By 10:45 and 11 o'clock, we're looking for anywhere to dump this patch so we can go to lunch.
This whistleblower, a current KCK Street Division employee, revealed to KCTV5 how the operation works. Of course, he wanted his identity hidden. He says every time a street crew hits the road, they're required by supervisors to load up at least 2 tons of asphalt at this plant near 435 and Holiday Drive, even if they only need a quarter ton. So they're filling up their trucks with as much as 8 times what they really need to get the job done on any given day.
We only use about a quarter of a ton, and we end up dumping 1 3/4 tons before lunch.
Where?
Anywhere we can find a place or at the dump.
This is the county industrial dump he's talking about at 47th and Orville in KCK. You can't see inside without a helicopter, so we flew Chopper 5 overhead to give you a bird's eye view of another place that asphalt gets thrown away like trash. Our street department whistleblower says all that extra asphalt county employees are forced to purchase is buried and covered with dirt. Or if crews are too far away from the dump, he says the black tar is oozed onto private property, such as Long's.
City, too much red tape.
He's been trying to get answers from the unified government for years, but a legal battle against UG attorneys would be too expensive. We took our findings and our video to Wyandotte County Public Works Director Mike Tobin.
Why would there be employees dumping asphalt on private property?
There should not be employees dumping asphalt on private property.
I'm going to show you a couple pictures of what I've found. This is all asphalt underneath.
I'm sorry, Josh, I did not know this.
KCTV5 dug deeper, calculating 2 years' worth of pothole asphalt purchases based on public records. The city has spent nearly $60,000 taxpayer dollars on all that asphalt. The property damage is more difficult to add up.
They're telling me they're told by their supervisor to get at least 2 tons, and by lunch, they need to find a place to dump it.
That, I was not aware of that.
Tobin says the county is unable to store extra, unused asphalt because it will harden, making it useless. Dumping the excess at the landfill is common practice in most metro municipalities. However, buying too much and dumping it on private property has created both a financial and environmental mess.
One of the things that I'll do now after we leave this is I'll pull all those supervisors in and the division managers and go over what they're doing with this, and we'll go over these addresses. I'll go look at these addresses myself.
North 93rd.
Tobin recorded a half-dozen addresses KCTV5 uncovered. He's starting his investigation into why his department has been deliberately wasting asphalt and dumping it on private property.
Now, this is one of the massive pieces of the dumping operation. To the EPA, this isn't hazardous waste and they aren't likely to investigate. So everything we uncovered will stay there unless the unified government takes action.
Seeing this story, Josh, we were so frustrated and seeing what has happened to Donald's property, and obviously he's an older man taken advantage of. Nothing can be done, right, about what has happened to his property. I mean, that asphalt is on his property for good.
Sure, and Ellen, what he wants is the unified government to take responsibility and get stuff like this off his property.
Well, hopefully now they'll start investigating, as he promised he's going to go out and look for some of that asphalt that you showed him.
Absolutely.
Great job, Josh. And that story just went live on KCTV5.com. Stay social with us and tell us what you think on Facebook and Twitter.